What's up, Eastwood Village? I hope you have a wonderful and fun October. I hope you have fun trick-or-treating with your kids. Now we're entering to the month of November. It's time to take a look back at what's going on last month in October in Eastwood real estate market. Coming up. Hi, I'm Regina Chen. I'm your local real estate agent right here in Irvine, California. Every month, I bring you the latest information, update what's going on in Irvine, more than just on real estate side, but also I'll share with you all the fun activity, what are the new company opening up, what are the job opportunity, good restaurant you need to try. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me. All right, as usual, I'm taking you behind the scene. We're inside the MLS database to show you last month, October, what's going on in terms of the real estate movement in the neighborhood Eastwood Village. Here we can see that all the different house signs. So I just want to explain a little bit. So we see 3 closing. Those red house are what's been closed in last month in October. And the blue one is right now in under contract. And the green one is right now as we speak today. Today is November 8th. So we see there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 active listings in Eastwood. I'm gonna jump right in to tell you the detail of each one that's sold and what insight I have to share with you. So here is the shameless plug of myself. So out of the 3 red home you see, 2 of them are sold by me. If you happen to come see my sign or come to my open house, you'll see there's one that's the 105 Superior. It's a 2-bedroom condo. It was sold in October. And also I sold this one. It's a 56 Tolson. It's a detached condo. And the third one sold here. We're gonna go through every one of them. So this is the 97 Quill. Let's go into the detail. Okay, so let's start from the bottom. So the S here means status, S means sold, U means under contract, A means active. So like I mentioned, let's talk about the one, my listing, Avalon subdivision, a 2-bed and 1 full bath and 1 3/4 bath. It's 1346. As you can see, we listed at 950. We end up closing at 910. So for this one, it's a 2-level home, downstairs all garage, and your living space on the 2nd floor. What's unique about this one, they have like a pitch farmhouse, high ceiling. And the floor plan is all the living space on 2nd floor, and the master bedroom on one side and your 2nd bedroom on the other. So it's kind of good to have that. The good about this layout is that you have that separation for two rooms and the common areas in between. Just quickly flow through. You see what it looks like. So we stage it professionally. It shows very well. But the thing I want to share with you is that it was on the market. The days on market, it took us like 28 days to get it sold. I know, coming from the last 2 years, super hot years during COVID time, it feels like 28 days. It's a long time. But I want to tell you, I want to share that, yes, the price, we did end up closing lower because this is responding to the rapidly, how fast the mortgage rate has increased. As much as we have very good showing traffic, and every open house day on average we have 8 to 10 groups coming to see the home. So the first point I want to make is that there are still a very substantial sizable buyer base are thinking about buying. They are actively looking, they want to buy. So our feedback from all the buyers that everybody, it shows well, it's really pretty, but obviously the affordability, the monthly payment, increased monthly payment definitely make buyer more cautious, more prudent before they decided to pick up the pen, write an offer. So in today's market, a new market, buyers still looking to buy. But they are looking for something that's very compelling. It's not gonna work. Not only the pricing are important, how you present it, how you promote it are very important. They have to, it's like the model home. If you've been to model home, you know what it's like. You have to walk in there and you feel it emotionally. Obviously, they need to have a solid reason, true needs to buy home. Now it's like because the mortgage rate is so high, their monthly payment, let's just say, take for example, if it's 30 years a conventional loan, if someone need to take out a $900,000 loan a couple months ago and compared to today, their monthly payment has increased by $2,000. That's the reality today's buyer, or the pressure, the stress they need to deal with. It's not that there's no buyer, they are a buyer, but they want to make a very reasonable decision that they feel comfortable with, because obviously it's a long-term investment. So anyway, that's a long-winded point. My point is, for one, home's still selling, but the home has to price right. Second of all, it has to be prepared, marketing correctly. And days on market is no longer 1 weekend or 2. If you want to see my other video of the November Irvine housing update, so no matter it's a condo or single family home, in the month of October, the average date is around like 33 days. So if you're considering selling your home, just have a realistic expectation. Your home will sell still, but you cannot do nothing, just put it on the market, and you have to be patient. Now the days on market are longer. All right, so I think that's enough in terms of a 105 superior. The buyer, and I also represent the buyer. Buyers, people always are curious about, for one, why seller is selling, what kind of buyer is buying. So the seller, they are the original owner, and now they decided to move closer to their parents to help out with the childcare. If you're a parent, you know, you can totally relate to that. It takes a village to take care of kids. But anyway, so that's why they're selling this home and get closer to family, especially now. A lot of people had the option to still work from home. So that's why sellers selling. And also, they are original owner, they get really good equity. They end up buying a new construction, bigger home, and closer to family. So that's why when people always want to know why sellers selling, there are various reasons, but this is a very common situation. And who is buying? So our buyer are young professional, working in Irvine and ready to be closer to work and start their family. All right, so that's the story behind 105 Superior. Next, I'm going to talk about 56 Tolson. Here, we're looking at 56 Tolson. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's a detached condo. It's around square footage a bit over 2,000 square feet. So on MLS, it counted as a 4-bedroom, but it depends for this floor plan. The floor plan, as soon as you enter the unit on the left-hand side, there's a downstairs room. So I've been seeing for this one specifically, it doesn't have closet, so technically it doesn't count as a bedroom, but I do see there are other units, same floor plan, they build in a compact closet, and an actual door. So you definitely can use it for a office, a den, or potentially a guest room when you have some visitor for a short-term staying. Definitely that will be really useful, helpful. So that's the inside of that, the first floor bedroom. Most of my clients love this one. It has very open space. You have a big island connected to the dining area, living area, and they have the big window. This is like a 3-in-1 Korean, like a 3 can fold into 1 panel. So on like a nice day, you can bring in the breeze and enjoy kind of connecting indoor and outdoor California living. And what's unique about this floor plan is that their master bedroom is on the first floor. So I do know that I saw a few of this floor plan. A lot of those parents or buying for their forever home, they like that. So because you still have that for the more older family member, they don't have to worry about the stairs down the road when they get older. Everybody want to have like a downstairs bedroom, if not like a single level home. But still, you still have 2 other bedrooms upstairs. So you can have that separation. Maybe when you're like for your older kids, they have their own space upstairs. Or when your adult kids, when they're traveling, bring their own like grandchildren, they have their own space. So I would say that's a pretty typical buyer profile who will like this kind of floor plan. And that's another thing. I want to talk about this property type, the detached condo. A lot of buyers like detached condo is because that it feels like a single family home, but in terms of the the price point is not as high as single family home. The highlight I want to make on this one is that this home was listed at 1.39. I remember it's listed at during midweek that week, and I took my buyer go there to see it. They only did one weekend open house, and Monday we opened escrow. Again, this one is, I think they priced very aggressively or recently, responding to the current market. That's why they end up getting 11 offers. Yes, so in today's market, like I said, price is the most important thing. I understand as seller, we all want to get as much money as possible, the highest sales price as possible. But we need to understand on the receiver end, on the buyer side, what they are dealing with. It's not so much, I mean, to a certain extent that the sales price is important, but more significantly, what really hit them is the monthly payment. So the same 1.4 million here feels much more heavier when it comes to buyer's burden, because the interest rate increased so much from January, from 3.25 till today is 7. So it's more than double. So I just want to use the opportunity as a reminder to tell the seller, try to understand buyer psychology, try to understand where they're at. If you want to sell, I think it's more important, and depend on, maybe if you don't have that urgency, you don't have to sell, then it's a different story. If you want to sell, you need to sell, you have to understand that you'll be able to sell. But what we see in the last 2 years, probably it's gonna be very hard to come by in a long period of time, because we were in like a super low historical interest rate period. And now we're coming out from that. I can't say it's never impossible to go back to that low interest rate, but we're not holding our breath to see go back to that level anymore. So anyway, if you consider selling, you want to sell, this is another example tell you that homes are still selling. You have to price it right, and you can see that condition is good. So for this one, when you price it right, you don't have to worry about you price it too low, because the market gonna tell you. If you price a tad lower, the market comes, or what's the value in buyer's view, you're gonna see like this one. You see a lot of offer, because all the buyers see the value. They understand that, okay, this is the price that works for them, and they think it's worth it. So in this case, they got 11 offers, and out of 11, there are 4 cash offers. Obviously, every family situation is different. Even for the same floor plan, your location, your upgrade, there are a lot of things come into the pricing mix. I'm not trying to tackle that in today's video, but if you're interested to find out what's the price for your property, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or there's always below there's a calendar link. We can talk more on Zoom or phone, more in detail, in depth. So this is the 2 out of 3 homes sold in Eastwood in October. Let's see the third one on Quill. Here is 97 Quill. That's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1724, sold for 1.3 million. Let's take a look. 2019 home. It does have share wall. It's sold in 6 days. Okay, then we still have 6 pictures. That's good to look at. So this one is all the common area downstairs, all 3-bedroom upstairs, and they also have a side yard here. Picture looks nice, and they also have a tech corner, like a small loft upstairs. For this floor plan, what's nice about it is that their ceiling, second floor ceiling, is very high. So it feels probably more than its actual square footage, and feel that's more open and bright and airy. Okay, I'm sure it looks like they already removed other pictures. So that's all the picture we have here. So they list at 1.32, close at 1.3. I think in today's market, it's not so much that I understand that it closed below the list price, but it's not that far out. And we have to take into consideration the market has changed it, and all the interest rate totally changed the dynamic. I'm sure for this owner, they still get really good equity out of this transaction. All right, I'm gonna go back to my map. So normally I go into more detail in terms of a really close one, and those I have more insight on. And the other 2 is right now in escrow. Let's look at this one, 218 Bishop Landing. We see this, if you've been following this home, you'll see that they've been on market for a while. So the total days on market is 97 days. So a bit over 3 months. A couple reasons why it's on the market longer. When they get on the market, there's another one in a slightly better location than them. And I will also say the main draw for this one is the location. It's right by the Irvine Boulevard. I actually go inside, show this home multiple times. It's really nice unit, and they did some nice upgrade. Also, they included all the appliances, the washer dryers and the fridge. But the biggest after showing the most common feedbacks because of the location, very close to the street. On this side, you are facing right at the Irvine Boulevard. So when you open the window here or you will open the slider, you will hear some noise. And like I talked about, it's not necessarily just focus on this one. It's just overall in today's market, homes are more expensive. Monthly payments are much higher. So all the buyer, they will be extra cautious. They will more focus on those drawbacks than those pros, than plus of each home, because they feel that crunch of the monthly payment. So I will highly recommend that when we're selling in today's market, highly recommend that for one, I know I'm sounding like a beating that horse over. Price is number one important thing. Second thing is that how you prep the house, how you promote the house. In short, number one, in today's markets, I don't have one listing. I don't do staging. If anything, we will make it even prettier, because in today's market, as much as the buyer wanted to buy, they are scared. We need to show them. We have to put the best foot forward. We have to touch their heart, make them emotional. Like, I can totally see living here, raise my children here. This is so cozy and fuzzy. So my point is, I do think that price it right and staging great picture video is critical in selling in today's market. But like I said, this is a great unit, but definitely because they have like no home is perfect. Like nobody, new human beings, perfect. For this one, their biggest draw, I believe and initially they didn't adjust their price fast enough to follow how the market developed. And another thing is that I do believe that if they had done staging earlier will help. Okay, so but I'm happy for them. 218 Bishop Landing, they're under contract. And another under contract, this is a beautiful home. I went in there to tour the home for my client. This is also a detached condo, 2018, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2246. Let's take a look. The owner did a lot of update, and the owner is so neat, so clean. I can tell. That's all the detail, all the upgraded, like extra padded and premium padded carpet, shore pile carpet. It's just so clean and neat. So when I walk the home, I can tell the owner take good care of this house. Beautiful home. And let's see how long they'll be on the market. 36 days. So it's actually, again, by today's standard, it's not bad at all. They were listed, even the description, listing agent shows that they put in $200,000 in terms of upgrade. They listed at 1.698 and then they drop at 1.668. So this is how it works. Before any home close, the price here, we don't know what they close at. So once it's closed, I'm gonna circle back, share with you guys. So, okay, we covered all the sold one, those pending one. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one condo. It's the same floor plan with a 105 Superior. It's on 128 Bishop. They list it at 910 because that's the latest comp. That what we just closed at 105 Superior. And there are 3 other bigger homes more in the northbound. So we talk about the Bishop. That's the only condo that's only active right here. And there is Allen 4. That's a 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, single family home, 2683. They've been on the market for 147 days. They adjust the price to 1.95. So for this one, I also had some knowledge of it. They start list on the price while the tenant's there. So that's why the clock started clicking. It's hard to show. And after the tenant move out, they adjust the price. Then again, it's a new market. Days on markets are longer. And I do notice that a lot of higher price point tend to take longer to sell too. And then the one is 131 Cherokee, priced at 2.2, 4-bedroom, 3 bath, 2516, been on the market about 12 days. 128 Paxton, 2.45. They actually increased their list price. Very interesting. This is a big one. 4-bedroom single family home, close to 3,500 square feet. Well, if you're interested in seeing any of these homes, or you want to just talk to me, try to pick my brain, I would love to share what I know about the recent comp and closing and what's the buyer-seller situation. I would love to share with you. All right, there you have it. That's my November update for Eastwood Village. If you have any questions for the specific, like I mentioned, the specific listing or any home you are thinking about taking a look, give me a call. I love to give you a tour and tell you all the backstory I'm aware of. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.